guys make your way in. And on the walls are, big murals. The windows on the inside are painted over, but with like a mosaic design. And they, because I don't think you've been here yet, but you've heard about the place. And they change it constantly, but they always keep the windows covered in paint.
Okay.
That being said, it's a smaller gallery. And this is a smaller thing. And there's like maybe 12 people here, counting yourselves and Francine, which is the woman who's actually operating, the one who's showing everything to you today.
I'll make my path as I'm looking at things toward Francine to engage her when there's a moment.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not too terribly long before you get a little bit of a lull. She just directs everybody around. She shows off the centerpieces are 5 paintings in the middle of the room that, instead of being shown on easels, are actually displayed with statues that are holding them, like their hands are positioned in such a way to hold these paintings up. And the statues are actually carved and depicted to be one of the people from the scene in the individual paintings that they're holding up.
Okay.
And she says, oh, hi, yeah, how can I help you?
I thought I knew her already, and I was just coming to say.
Oh, sorry. Yep, it is her. It is her that you know. Sometimes.
Francine, you bitch. You know who I am.
No, listen. Yes, it's absolutely just a little joke that we all like to play with each other. Ha ha. How have you been? It's nice to see you on this side of the country. You've been here. How long now? And it seems like you just haven't really been coming to all my shows. Feels like I've missed you the last few times, and I know we've been holding them really late at night, so like it's it is what it is. But we've missed you around here.
Well, you finally got something that struck my taste.
Oh, you are being such a bitch right now. Listen, everything here should strike your taste. These people are geniuses.
That is what I just said.
I can't do this with you right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab a bottle of wine, and then we're going to talk. I'll be right back with 2 glasses. And she scoots off into like a back room. Both of you give me a power roll.
Power. It's one of my favorites. I say that because I'm usually good at it, but not anymore. But I guess I'm good enough. Shit. Hard success. I don't need an extreme for some reason, do I?
Regular is fine.
No, I'm just making sure, because I got the 2 points I'd like to spend on that one.
Nice. Okay. Boom. Sorry, I just had to add that in real fast. And bam. Oh, goddamn! Both of you fucking killed it. Yeah. So there is something very off about the energy of this room, and with a hard success, it's coming from the paintings / statues.
Okay. What color are they?
The paintings are all dark, various shades of like blues. Like one of them is like blues, one of them is grayscale. One of them is like dark reds, dark purples, and like dark greens. So like a lot of darker colors. And the statues are sort of hued to match.
Okay.
And it's all basically based around sort of like loosely themed like biblical things. Satan falling from heaven, Satan tainting Cain, like sort of making him what he was, the curse that God gave him.
I particularly walk up to the Satan tainting Cain artwork and put my hand on it.
You hear gasps from everyone in the room. Like, it goes completely silent. And as this is happening, like Francesca's walking out with 3 wine glasses and a bottle of wine. Sorry, not Francesca, Francine, the curator. And they're looking at you. Everyone is slack-jawed, and she just like yelps, like, huh! And just like goes and sits everything down, and she like runs over and is like, "What's going on?" She runs to John. "What's going on? What's your friend doing?"
Robert, you cannot touch the artwork.
Oh, my apologies. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a bore when it comes to these things. I promise I won't do it again. And I put my hands in my pockets and try to look bashful.
Yeah, your hand. What hand did you touch it with?
Right.
Yeah, right hand goes into your pocket. It's a little sticky.
I just keep it there. I don't say a goddamn word.
There's no discernible smudging on the painting.
I don't like this.
Okay, anyway, so Anthony.
I'm going to squeeze my hand inside of my pocket and try to dry it off inside of my pocket.
Yeah, it just feels sticky, you know? That's it. It feels sticky. You don't like it. Anthony.
No, go back to them. I like this.
Listen, you're probably playing some Apex or something, but listen.
No, this is...
So what you're sitting at the house. What are you doing?
Like I said, I'm listening to Fox News, probably a couple podcasts by old Rush.
Podcasts don't exist.
The old
God, you're right. All right, some radio channels by Rush.
Yeah, the equivalent.
God damn it.
Talk radio, brother. Talk radio.
Talk radio.
Bro, I had to go back and look at so many sources to make sure I didn't use the wrong verbiology, and I still am like this close to fucking it up the whole time.
What's the difference between a talk radio and a podcast? So, podcast is just internet, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like podcast or internet, and then talk radio is terrestrial.
All right, cool. We'll talk radio.
An iPod to have been in use by a large number of people in order to exist.
Gotcha. I coined the phrase podcast because I'm thinking about the future.
Yes. So,
God damn it! I should have put
say
keep hands in pockets in my notes. I put keep hands in podcasts.
would you say you're very into what they're saying right now? Because also, by this point, they repeat themselves a lot. Like you get the first hour is everything that they covered in the show before, and it happens multiple times a day. You had Rush. You had Glenn Beck, then you had Rush, then you have Sean Hannity. So
I mean, how many different ways can you hear about the same?
Exactly. So is this like a dozing off thing, or are you keeping yourself busy, cooking some food? What do you like? How are you doing around the house?
I would guess.
Point of order for Scorley. The iPod's first version came out October 23rd of 2001, so just a couple days ago.
Actually, it's brand new, but it is out.
And I think we do all know Scorley has top of the line gear. Okay,
it's true.
Except for he has a broken infrared camera.
Yeah, I get shit the day it comes out. All right.
So he's trying to learn how to use an iPod right now.
He's just over there like this.
God, that sounds awful. I just like the clicking noise. I use it like a fidget spinner. I know this weren't invented yet. I probably made myself like an Elvis and then went to sleep. Or like I'm half dozing while I watch all this stuff.
Dude, everybody knows that fidget spinners are just the new age, butterfly knives for sissies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of true. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're just sort of trying to figure out your new iPod, basically, while you're listening to...
Yeah, I kind of got the itis. I'm getting grease all over it because I made
You're an old man, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's a grilled cheese with bacon and peanut butter and shit all over it. Like it's,
What are your coroners like, man?
Also,
don't know. Don't ask that question.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm also blatantly smoking a cigar inside the apartment. No shit's given. Windows down. I just unhooked all the smoke alarms.
Of course you did, because that is something that you always do. So, none of this goddamn liberal no smoking inside bullshit. Which I don't know if they'd actually enacted that yet. The no smoking in restaurants and in houses.
Not yet.
And stuff. It was pretty shortly after that, but you can still smoke
very shortly
inside.
after. The campaign might have been on.
So you
But I'm in a house. You can still smoke in houses today.
yeah, you can still smoke in houses, but it's a lot less done now, except for by like people in trailer.
I think a lot of the restaurants didn't even stop doing that till like 05, 06.
That sounds about right.
Dude, South Carolina didn't stop doing it until like 2010.
Yeah, I'd say either
2012?
08, 09, 2010, something like that. I know they were later than everybody else.
But yeah,
it was 98 when they banned smoking in bars and taverns.
In California,
95 they banned it in the workplace. California, yeah. So
nice.
There would
I
have been huge
remember
smoke
we were still
laws
allowed to smoke in a
indoors.
bunch of places in Rincon.
You can't smoke in a bar. Like, what other places left?
right.
It's true.
Yeah.
And that's
Chick-fil-A,
why
they
the whole
would not
like you can't
Chick-fil-A.
smoke in a bar until 11 when they stop serving food quote, and then it's no longer like then you can smoke in there.
Crispy
Georgia
chicken
has that.
Rincon.
Let's see.
95 and 98.
Okay, so this all goes on. Sorry. Oh, I wanted to pull up a character sheet because I need to look at something. I need a roll from you, Anthony, and it is a. Honestly, it's the ever elusive spot hidden roll. There's not a better one for this, so I need a spot hidden roll from you.
Hard suck.
Yeah.
On success.
Yeah, you hear a key go into the doorknob and unlock it. And so what do? You know your friends are all out, and they're supposed to all be out for a while.
I give them the old Republican greeting. Pistol out and loaded, baby.
When you see the door open, it's clearly like you've seen them before. They were sort of like leaving the area as you guys were coming up. They're like property management people. And the guy stops and goes, "Holy shit!" and like pulls the door most of the way shut. He says, "Don't shoot, don't shoot. We gotta get you guys out of here. There's another set of people that are gonna be moving in."
Hey, listen, don't be afraid. I got the safety on it. And I touch my finger to the trigger.
So you're not going to shoot us if we come in.
I mean, I can't always guarantee that, but I'm not going to just outright shoot you.
Wait a minute.
Why are you... I put the gun down. I mean, I don't take my hand off of it, but I put the gun down. So why are you here again? You come in.
He opens the door, and then another guy barges up, like behind him, who looks like he's a bit flustered, like maybe frustrated, and like just pushes him out the way and walks in. And he says, "You guys are supposed to be out of here. You guys are supposed to be out of here. So like, get your stuff. You got to clear out. We got people moving in today. We got another set of people moving in today. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe they didn't notify you. Maybe you didn't know. But you got to get all your stuff out of here. We got people coming in probably 4 hours."
Okay. Well, when my team gets back, they can move their stuff. And till then, you might want to call those people and tell them they're going to need to get a late check-in today.
Is that smoke?
No, it isn't.
Hey, listen, the way it's all set up, we got to get this place ready for the next people to come in. If you can't leave right now, we're going to have to call the police, and they will escort you out.
Listen, that's above my pay grade, but I will tell you right now that most of the people that live here aren't here. So it's not going to be very useful for you to tell me to get out when all their stuff's still going to be here. And if you move their stuff without asking them, well, that's against the law. So
what really is against the law is that there's no writ, there's no anything saying that you officially live here, so you are trespassing.
Well, that's fair, but you know what also is against the law?
Squatters' rights.
What also is against the law is on my way out beating the shit out of both of you. So what I accept you do is step back outside that door, and when my people get back, we'll be out of your hair.
He immediately pulls out a phone, and he's calling the police.
I shoot the phone out of his hand.
Do you?
No, I pull my gun up though. Put that fucking phone down.
He looks at you tell me, do you really want to look like you intend to shoot him if he doesn't comply?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me something here. Intimidation, fast talk. What do you like?
They all fall under the same thing. It's fine.
Actually, let me be charming about it.
Sure.
Oh my
I'm
God.
serious. I'm literally. It's all just flavor. Whatever your best social stat, your best social
He's
skill
going
is.
to point
Use
the
it.
gun at them, but he's going to wink at them.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Can I try and fuck with this? Can I use psychology?
Psychology is really more about understanding what they're going to do next, whereas like if you're trying to bring about a specific thing for them to do next, you're going to do it with like a social role.
Okay.
That's
Here we
how
go,
you're
Ward.
going to change their mind or what have you.
Well,
Wow. I mean,
buddy.
I'll roll against it, but I just don't know. Okay, that's what I figured. So how do you de-escalate this situation?
I pull my gun immediately, and then as soon as I see a register. I hope they register that I still have the gun. Just a little reminder. I put it down and I uncock it and I put it back in my jacket and I say, you know what? Let's be civil here. And I reach into my inside pocket and pull out a wad of cash. Listen. Okay. I think I understand what's going on here.
How much cash?
We're all businessmen here. I'm gonna say $200, but on the outside is definitely like the 50s, and in the middle of the roll is definitely a bunch of ones. You know what I'm saying? But it's fat. It's a fat roll, rubber band and all.
So it's $200, but it looks like it could be $2,000.
Yeah. But either way, and I flick it open, and I'm just looking at it, not flicking through it so they can't see it. But let's say I cut you off a little green, and you guys stop with the hassle. We get out when we get out. We will be out tonight by some point.
This could cost us our jobs. We're gonna need, if you're doing what I think you're doing, it's gonna take some from me and my guys.
Sure. How much? What are you thinking? Give me a number. We'll screwball here. Like what's going on?
I mean, we're looking at $1,000 a pop, and there's 3 of us. So
That's funny. I could buy this place for 3,000. How about this? 200 a pop.
we could lose our jobs. Like if we had like,
But
we could,
you also-
no. When I say we could lose them, I mean we could immediately lose them. Those people need to be moved in today. So if you're gonna ask me to make an excuse that will likely cost me my job, we're gonna need $1,000 apiece. That's not
Really?
negotiable.
Non-negotiable. Okay. So we got what, 4 hours to get out of here?
Yeah. You have 4 hours to get out of here.
All right. I'll see you in 4 hours. We'll talk again. If everybody's back by then we'll be out of your hair. But I might see you in 4 hours. Anyway, have a good day. And I take a fucking 20 and I roll it up and I was like, there you go. Now close my fucking door. Don't open it again unless you knock.
Wait. Okay. So, are you paying them for this exchange? Because
No.
this is
No.
predicated on them. Okay. So so you're not paying them for the exchange. I mean, he will call the police at that point.
I thought I just said we had 4 hours.
You do have the people have to be in 4 hours. They're supposed to be in here working, cleaning things up, doing stuff.
He's saying if I paid him, I had 4 hours?
You wouldn't have to pay them the full amount, but for 4 hours, they'd probably still want some money. They'd probably still. You could probably get away with the $200 a piece, make it 600.
Ugh. And how much shit does everybody have? Is it like a lot?
Honestly, I can't. Apple Slice has nothing. Bob probably has like 2 suitcases.
Bob has one singular bug out bag that he takes with him when he leaves the hotel room.
Of course. So Bob has nothing in here. Apple Slice has nothing in
There's
here.
no fucking way Bob leaves anything
I'm from
behind
LA.
ever.
I don't have any.
Yeah, John. Actually, really, it's just your shit.
All right, who has?
John
All right,
might
no.
have a bag, you know.
What's who set us up in here again?
Gulfdom and Wharf.
And we have their card. Do I know their info?
You have
I
their
have their
card.
card.
You can. Well, you have their black card, the credit card, but you each
That's
have a
right.
business card, and it is Molly Dempsey's work number.
I'm just gonna call them and let them know while I grab my backpack and I guess all the beers that are still in the refrigerator. And I'm gonna start heading out while that dude calls the police. I guess I don't give a shit.
Well, I mean, okay, so you're packing up and heading out?
Yeah,
Oh, then they're not going to call anybody. Like they're.
I put my cigar out on the counter.
Nice.
You know what? I mean, that he just takes it as par for the course.
But anyway, yeah. So I just called them. Now I'm more curious as to why we haven't heard about this. But yeah.
Yeah, and also it's pretty fucked up that these people put you up here, and then also apparently there's no official record of that being used for that for those purposes. So you this could have happened at any time, like yesterday, today, whatever.
Well, we've only been in it together for like
A day.
in 24 hours. No,
Yeah.
a little more than
Yep.
24 hours. So yeah, we got in at 1 yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably
like 8.
3 or 4 p.m. now. Now, once the scene goes, once we go to the next scene, it'll probably be about 8 or so.
Okay.
But yeah, so you get all the stuff out. You take all the beer. You fucking char up the, the fucking mica countertop or whatever. Like, what do they call it? Formica countertop.
Yeah.
And Bob's your uncle. You're out of there. So as you're walking out, do you call everybody and let them know what's going on?
Yeah, after I call the law firm or whatever.
Okay. Yeah. The first time you call, no one answers.
Oh, that's not gonna stop me from keeping on calling.
Okay, so you call again. Brian, while y'all are in the middle of your conversation about how all the ways that her and Damien could never work out, her phone rings. She says, okay, sorry, hold on, I gotta take this. And she walks away and answers the phone. And you hear the voice of Molly Dempsey.
Yeah, is there a reason we're getting kicked out of the loft?
Oh, the loft. So, I mean, you guys never officially were in that place.
Well, now we are officially not in that place.
Okay, well, it sounds like nature is sort of taking its course. Good luck. What is there anything you want me to? Is there anything you think I could do about that?
I mean, I would guess you could have just given us a heads up that it was coming. Would have been nice.
I mean, you got paid
Am I the one
$50,000.
smoking shit on this, or excuse me?
You got paid what, $10,000 a piece for a few hours work. So you should probably be more grateful.
Who's that on the phone, Molly, dear?
Shh. It's just. I'll be done in a minute.
Okay, yeah, I'm very grateful. Thank you for your patronage, and don't hesitate to call me again with any other job in the future.
Right. No,
And
we probably
hang
will.
up. So I'm gonna go ahead and call.
On her end, she's just like, right, yeah, we probably will. Well, anyways, you have a good day. And like, she finishes the conversation as if she didn't get hung up on for appearances.
Yeah, I'm gonna call everybody.
Apple Slice, she got hung up on. You can read people. You get it.
I'm gonna call everybody and let them know.
The only person she was
Okay.
trying to bullshit, she couldn't bullshit. Who do you call first? Do you call Bob? Do you call Bob?
Yeah, I'll call Bob with his sticky hand.
I immediately answer my phone to turn everybody's gaze away from me for a minute.
Wait, you let your phone ring in the middle of an art show?
Yes. Well, I touched a painting with my bare hands. What the fuck do
Yeah,
you
so
think?
what happens is people immediately, like, you can tell the energy in the room changes again and they think you're rude, but they, like, actively look away to avoid acknowledging
And I'm
what's
talking about
happening.
just flip it up and yellow. Bob Miller speaking.
Does he know though? Does he really know?
I don't know, probably not.
No,
Retarded.
he gets a clear read. He just doesn't know what else to do about it.
There's nothing you can do at this point.
No, he's
so-
playing the part now. He's stuck in it.
Yeah, so you guys, everybody gets the call that you've gotten the boot, so you guys need to figure out what you're doing about a place to stay tonight. And who knows, for however long you're here.
And tell Johnny, since he's got the blackguard, he's in charge of finding us a new spot.
Rightio, will do, boss. Did you ever watch that CNN I was telling you about? I bet it was a heck of a show.
Yeah, I checked it out. It was pretty bad. Hang up. So
I was gonna do it if you didn't. I was gonna be like, well, good catching up. Actually, you know what? I do. I finished the conversation like I didn't get hung up
the
on.
conversation after talking to Anthony's character.
That's exactly what I say.
It's pretty obviously got hung up on.
Yep.
I call Apple Slice, and as soon as she answers, all I say is, "I know you're pretty used to this, but you're homeless again," and I hang up.
Did you finish the conversation?
Jesus Christ. I passed the
When
message
he
along.
does that, after he hangs up on me, I look around the condo and go, that's what he thinks.
So you guys have concluded your business. She's bringing you back into Santa Monica proper, by the pier. And I feel like at this point, the gallery goes off relatively without a hitch. Any more hitches, for that matter, and they're clearing everybody out. So you guys know there's something off about the gallery, but you haven't really had time to sort of figure out exactly what's going on.
Did I get any juicy morsels talking to Francine that'll come in useful?
Oh yeah, like what were you thinking? Is there anybody in particular, or
maybe no, nothing that I'm thinking of in particular because I don't know which way it's going.
Yeah,
but
okay,
I would have talked to Dr. Ned Puddin as well.
Okay, yeah. He's just, generally there to enjoy himself, have fun. He was very happy to see you. He doesn't have a whole lot, but Francine does mention in conversation after she's had a few drinks and buttered everyone up with some drinks of their own that she's never seen Therese or Jeanette in the same room together.